Hello guys, welcome back to our building plan AutoCAD course training. Kindly like, subscribe, share, and comment to be able to motivate me to keep pushing this CAD training. So in today's session, we shall look at drawing walls in AutoCAD, both internal and externally. So before using AutoCAD, we should first set our units. So by typing UN spacebar, we shall be able to edit our units. So we would edit our length type to, can keep it decimal, precision, put a precision of 0 units, millimeters. Then here we would keep it international. So angle type, opt for decimal, precision. Then okay. So when working with AutoCAD, you should be able to use the view properties to be able to make changes on your selections. For example, if you select this drawing, we could come here and edit its color. Could be able to use these properties quickly to change its layer, and see the properties palette or pop-up menu gives us more information about our drawing. So it's essential to use it as you use the AutoCAD. Then the next we shall look at is layers properties. So from here in these layers properties, we can able to edit our layers. We could be able to edit the colors, the line types, the line weights, the plotting styles, all could be changed here. And these same layers would help us to turn off some layers when printing out or plotting our drawings. So in this case, we shall add layers. So we shall add the walls layer. Then we shall change its background color, make it blue. And also add another layer called boundary wall. So we could also come here and change its style or its color. So this plotting area helps us turn off which layers when plotting. The freeze layer, turning off and off, on and off layers. So that's it for the layers. We shall be using them in our modeling. We can first erase this. Now we can be able to draw our boundary wall. So we could use the line tool. Then we could type in the length of our boundary wall. We want it to be, say, 15,000 millimeters. Enter. Then here, we could look at it being close to 1,300 millimeters. And then we could extend it here to, say, 16,000 millimeters. And then we could, from here, snap it here. And we should right click to escape our line tool. So when we select it, and we come here, we could be able to place it on the boundary wall layer. Then after, we could be able to offset it, be able to create the inner layers. So before we offset it, we can first select it, then join it from a polyline. So J spacebar, it has now been converted to a polyline. So now, after converting to a polyline, we can be able to offset it. So the offset tool appears here, or we could type in or spacebar. So it's telling us specify the offset distance. We'd like to offset it at a distance, say, of 500 millimeters. Then we select the object offset. Then we have to select the side offset. So we want to offset it inwards. So we haven't. So now we're now done. So we can escape the command. So again, we select our new offset and then change it again to the boundary wall. So after coming up with our site here, we could be able to draw our walls. So we could change our working layer to walls. Then we could use the rectangle tool. So we could start from here, then use dimensions. So we want to draw our rectangle with the dimensions of 11,000 millimeters by 9 meters. So now we can now position it. So it's a polyline, so we can select it. Then enter to explode it into various lines, which will enable us to be able to offset it. So we can still measure, ensure that we add our correct distances are in there. Then you can also measure from here to here. Yes, so our 9 meters are there. So next we shall need to draw the inner walls and the external walls by drawing the vertical walls and the horizontal walls, with the inner walls having a thickness of 200 millimeters and external walls having a thickness of 300 millimeters. So we shall be able to use the offset tool to be able to draw our walls. So let's first offset. So we could escape this command. So we could again come to offset. So once first offset our vertical line by 300 millimeters. So again offset it by let's first delete it. So we want to offset it by 3.5 meters. So type in the offsetting distance. It's now offset. So again select it. So again, we come to offset. Type in our distance at 3,000 millimeters. Then we select this line. We want to offset it here. Then our next offset will be at 1.5 millimeters. So now we're done offsetting in the vertical direction. So again, now we can offset in the horizontal direction. So again here, we can offset it by a distance of 3 meters. Then after, would again offset it by a distance of 1.5 meters. Then again, offset it to a distance of 1 meter. So that's it for now. So now we can try to offset it for the internal and external walls. So let's first offset it for the external walls. So come to offset. So the external walls are 300 millimeters. So we are done offsetting them. Then we can offset for the internal walls. The internal walls will be offset at 200 millimeters. Then we can hit the escape key several times able to leave the command. So now that we are done, we can able to add a fillet corner on this corner. So we could come type in the F space bar command. Then we could be able to enter our radius, like our radius to be 900 millimeter. For the fillet, select our first and second. So our fillet arc has been inserted. So we could be able to offset it through a distance of 300 meters. So we could come here, offset tool, type in the distance 300, and we could offset it to here. Then we could escape. So now that we are done, we could use the trim command to be able to clean up our floor plan or to add more edits. So we can still use the offset key to still add more internal walls. So we could offset it here, set to a distance of 1 millimeter. And again here, offset it to a distance of 200. And then we would need to offset this other line here at the bottom. Set to a distance of 800 millimeters. Don't be able to. Okay. Yes, it has been able to shift position. And we can again offset it at 200 millimeters. Then we'll just offset this line to a tune of 1 meter. Again, offset to a tune of 200 millimeters. So we can first use the trim command to be able to clear our walls. So TR, enter space. So if we first need to escape command, so type in TR space bar. And if you want to enable the crossing mode, so that when you cross through, it's able to trim whatever you've crossed through. So even here, you can so you can still cross through this. You cross through this. And then you could come here. Cross through this. Come here, cross through this. Same, cross through this. Same, cross through this. So could again come into here, cross through this, cross through this, trim that, trim that. So we can use this trim to be able to clean our floor plan. So that's our floor plan after trimming the necessary elements. So we could select, you realize we have many unnecessary lines, so we could try to delete them. So let's first select the entire model, then we join command to make it all the walls polylines. Now we made it a polyline. So after we could put it on another, we could switch off the walls layer and the boundary layer to be able to delete the other unnecessary layers, so it doesn't go off. I'm looking for it how to delete these lines. But let me try to switch off the walls layer. Everything goes away. Switch on the bond layer. So we will need to work backwards and be able to delete these unnecessary lines. We can still use our trim extend to be able to trim tool to be able to still delete these lines. So we can pan around to see if we've been able to clean our drawing. So we're able to come up with our walls in AutoCAD. So that's it for now. In our next session, we shall look at adding windows into our floor plan. For now, it's a bye.